Money. Money, money, money. Some of you have it, some of you don't. Some of you ache for it. Some of you have had a lot of it, wasted it, squandered it, thought it would never end. Are there ways to bring money into your hands? Yes. Now, is it magic? Is it luck? Is it coincidence? I can tell you, I've used some things at several points in my life, and miracles happened. Things you would not believe. Is it just the will? Is it coincidence? Well, I'm going to tell you a quick story that you don't have to believe in something for it to affect you, nor for it to work. And then I'm going to give you a spell. No joke. Get something to write with. You're going to need a candle. All right, listen. So one time, now keep in mind, Catholic, I believe in God, that's my disclaimer on this channel. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I owned a business, and a girl worked for me that I was dating. She was my accountant. She was really attractive. I hired someone from a special course, or let's say a special city program in Manhattan, New York City. And it was Haitian. He was a young kid, really good kid. His name was Dean. And well, Dean had a crush on Donna, a girl that I was dating. I gave a job to. And so Dean is this little Haitian kid, about 17 years old. You know, he's a little bit off, but he's not like, I wouldn't say he's like retarded or anything like that, just to be blunt. I know I'm never politically correct. I am what I am. So listen, one day I get a pain in my hand out of nowhere, and it's on my right hand that I write with. I'm a righty. Back in the days when we used to write, and I noticed on my hand between my thumb and my finger, that whole area was a little swollen, and it was getting more and more painful every day. I go to the doctor, they take MRIs, I go to a hand specialist. I'm at like the third doctor now, nobody knows what it is. Back at my business, I'm giving you a Cliff Notes version of this story. Pay attention. I'm back at my business, and well, he's mopping the floor, and I'm like, Dean, what do you have? Again, my spidey senses. I turn him around. He's got a doll. It looks just like me. It's made of clay and foil. And it had like spiky hair like mine, made with like black yarn. It was small. It was maybe like 5 or 6 inches, 5 inches high. 6 inches. Yeah, like a big phone. A phablet. So I'm like, Dean, what is this? He denies anything. I knew what it was. It looked like a voodoo doll, man. And here's the irony, the rub. I knew nothing about this doll and had the pain in my hand for 2 weeks. And I look at the doll, and it's got red nail polish exactly on the spot on the hand and on the side of the body. I bring it to my church wrapped in a cloth. And, well, I say, Father, I need to talk to you. He says, come in my office. He sits down, I sit down, I put the cloth package on the table, and I unveil it. Show him the doll. He gets up and throws holy water all around, locks the door and does some prayers. He takes the doll. I, being the type of guy I am, send some people to go visit Dean at his house, you know, and friendly visit. Knock, knock, who's there? We're coming to see you. So anyway, long story short, he's got dolls of everybody everywhere. And he works with this old Haitian blind guy. So moral of the story, you don't have to believe in it. You don't have to know it's real. You don't even have to know it's being done to you. Now, brings us around to money. You all want it. You've had it. You've lost it. You burn it. You waste it. You squander it. You squirrel it away. Pennies and nickels and dimes, and you still don't have enough. Let's bring you money. Let's bring the flow in this direction. Get your pencil and paper. Look, my haters are going to laugh at me if they find out about this. Well, you know what? Look, you can laugh all you want. You can laugh all you want. And I'm driving by in Lamborghinis and laughing at you, bro. okay? Here's how it goes. I want you to write down on a piece of paper. I did this once and got $75,000 unexpected out of nowhere. Angel investors when I needed it. Here's what you're going to do. From beyond the candlelight, the powers that rule over money come to bring me this needed sum, aided by a cosmic name, because I burn this sacred flame. I'm going to say it again really slow. I know it by heart for years. From beyond the candlelight, the powers that rule over money come. From beyond the candlelight, the powers that rule over money come to bring me this needed sum, aided by a cosmic name, because I burn this sacred flame. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to say it one last time. From beyond the candlelight, the powers that rule over money come to bring me this needed sum, aided by a cosmic name, because I burn this sacred flame. All right, here's your instructions. You are going to put that piece of paper aside. You're going to get a plain white candle. And every night, well, wait, let's back up. Start with the morning. You're going to get a small piece of paper. You're going to write the amount of money you need. And you're going to say why you need it. And you better really fucking need it. Now, if it's meant to be, you're going to get your money. And don't be ridiculous. The universe gives you what you can handle. Now, that cuts in many ways, but I'm going to tell you something. You're going to write this sum on a small white piece of paper, just like, let's say, $10,000 to pay my debts. And you're going to write a circle around it, and you're going to fold it 2 times, square, and put it in your pocket. And as many times as you can remember throughout the day when you're by yourself, you don't tell anybody you're doing this, you unfold that piece of paper, you look at it, you mentally read those words. You fold that piece of paper, you put it back in your pocket. The more you do it, the faster this works. Now, every night, so you can do that in the morning, and you can look at it throughout the day. And every night, you're going to go in your room, you're going to sit down, and you're going to take a minute, and you're going to read it over 2 times in front of a white lit candle. From beyond this candlelight, the powers that rule over money come to bring me this needed sum, aided by a cosmic name, because I burn this sacred flame. You tear up that paper and you put it in a waste paper basket, and you do this over and over. If it is meant to be, you will get your money. Subscribe and share the content. Give a thumbs up to the algorithm of YouTube to grow this channel. If you don't like this content, give it thumbs down. But don't be meaningless. Voice your opinion.